been an absolutely shambolic day for the Labour Party and Christian Wakeford, who defected from the Tories this morning to the Socialist Party that doesn't like Jewish people, basically. And the reaction we've had has been quite fascinating. Now, let's focus on how, ironically, this move has been hurting Labour and Christian himself more than the Tories. What happened? That Boris Johnson was about to be thrown out. The Tories were already plotting against him. And then, as I always say, every time the Tories or Boris are about to go down, Starmer either opens his mouth or just gets involved somehow, and then he saves the Tories. Once again, he's doing the same thing. So the Labour Party welcomed Christian Wakeford earlier, and that was nice of them. Well done. He was never a real Tory anyway. And then, unfortunately, not everyone in the Labour Party are happy about this move. The Young Labour Society, the youth wing of the Labour Party, said Christian Wakeford MP, I love how the formal they are, MP, should not be admitted to the Labour Party. It's too late. He has been. He has consistently voted against the interests of the working class people. Okay? Voted against the interests of the working class people, sure. For the £20 universal credit cut, the Nationality and Borders Bill, and for the Police and Crime Bill. Young Labour does not welcome him. Well, yeah, because at the time, he still thought he has a future in the Tory party, so he was voting with the Tories. Well, what do you expect? That's what happens when someone defects from a different party. They have a different past. I don't understand how stupid these people are. Momentum and Corbynistas are having a meltdown as well, saying, well, he should not be in the Labour Party because he voted against the measures to prevent climate change. When I did the live stream earlier, I did react to this point. It's so nonsensical. Read it again. Consistently voted against measures to prevent climate change. So if he had voted for them, climate change would have been prevented? Okay, if it's that easy, then we would have known by now. And he also voted against reducing tax avoidance. Okay. And he voted for stricter asylum system. I've seen no problem with that. Fair enough. But then it's not just that. The Tories, the young Tories in Manchester also completely destroyed him. So they had to delete this tweet, but I kept it because why not? Because it was really bad. The ship's going down. Everyone's sinking with Christian Wakeford. Here's a photo, they say, from the 13th of June of Christian Wakeford at a house party straight from a Tory black tie event in Manchester when large gatherings were still banned. He also drank so much tequila he chundered. Amateur. Glass houses and that. Then they had to delete that because that meant there's a lot of other people that they knew who were at this house party and everyone got into trouble, so he had to remove that post, so let's do that. But Christian Wakeford, who is now a Labour MP, and a lot of these defections, remember a couple of years ago when everybody left Labour, Tories, Lib Dems to create a new, strong party called Change UK. They didn't do by-elections and everybody kicked off. And so there was this vote and motion to be in favour of forcing by-elections when somebody defects. Guess who voted for it? Christian Wakeford. He voted for the recall of MPs if they change political parties, which means he's going to be forced to do a by-election. And it's going to be absolutely hilarious if he loses his seat as a Labour MP. So that is Christian Wakeford. And this is also Christian Wakeford, who in a WhatsApp message, he said that the Labour Party are a bunch of C's. Can't say it. Can't say it, guys. I wish I could, but I can't say it. So this guy is now Chief Socialist under Sir Keir Starmer, the Islington lawyer. No, I'm going to stop. Every time I go on these rants, I somehow manage to offend everyone from left and right. So let's just call them socialists and get on with it. I'm going to come back to you guys with more updates. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe and click on the bell next to it. I'm Tousi and we are the media.